people do Christmas here. That's normal Christmas. See, down below that would be minimal Christmas. And then above that is OTT Christmas, over the top. Oh, but we're overachievers in our house. And we just wouldn't want to hang out where, most people would be. No. We like to go WOTT, way over the top for our Christmas.
Normally, this quest for WOTT has me running out about 25,000 times over the last few days to knock out a bunch of last minute stuff. But instead this year, I made a list. So last night when you were wrapping presents, she's sitting over there in her heels. She looked like literally just like a fashion model over there wrapping presents like, ooh, look at me, I'm pretty. And she was like, and I was like, ooh.
No, I had just come in from showing houses and I just sat down and started wrapping presents.
And I grabbed a piece of paper and said, hey, what if we tried something different this year? And what if we made a list of 10 things that we can do today, a few days before Christmas, to get us ready for this WOTT. There are so many good things on this list because honestly, we go crazy.
So we really hope that this list will help you really just hone in your Christmas spirit and give you some ideas and some last minute tips that'll really help you make your Christmas magical and amazing and totally over the top. And I think that they're actually affordable tips as well.
All right.
Let's jump in.
Let's go do it.
Yes.
All right,
I feel like we're on like Amazing Race or something. We're like, okay, number one, what do we need to do?
This is your dream Amazing Race.
Yes, I always wanted to be on Amazing Race. Let's do it. Let's get ready for Christmas.
Instead of eating.
Yeah, it's almost Christmas.
I know.
Yay.
But the good news is there's no eating bugs on here. We have to. Our first step is we have to go to Whole Foods.
Yeah, I'm not shaving my head for this list, buddy.
No. Our Amazing Race includes Whole Foods, so not a bad deal.
Hold up, I am on.
So the first thing we're gonna do is freshen up the greens.
Okay, now in order to freshen up the greens, see, it's pretty good, but it's not over the top, and it's definitely not WOTT. So I was imagining that we could add some flowers in this and some more greenery. I already brought in some extra trees.
Yeah, I love oh my God, it looks so good.
Yeah, so we're gonna take this backdrop and infuse some extra life. I've been wrapping presents and I just want it to be magical. Okay, so we need to get greens and we need to go to Whole Foods for what else?
We need to go to Whole Foods for some food supplies for the charcuterie board and Christmas Day.
All right, let's get in the car.
All right, let's go.
We are in the car and we are headed to Whole Foods, and while we were in the car we realized there's actually one of our other things that we need to do while we're out, which is number 2, stock up on eats and treats. And we don't do that like normal people. We go to most people's homes and they have a couple little snacks out, maybe some mints and some peanuts, and the WOTT in us, oh no, that just won't do. So instead, we like to stock up on charcuterie supplies. We like for people to be able to graze. We want everyone to have their favorite thing on Christmas. So we just kind of pull out all the stops. And Jack has a cocktail that he's wanting to pull out for this year. So while I shop for flowers and charcuterie supplies, this man is going to be bringing us around the corner with a drink. Boy, looks like we are not the only ones. Oh my gosh. Wow, we're not the only ones with this idea.
Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance.
If you are interested in seeing what we bought at Whole Foods, because we bought so much stuff and it would take forever to show all of that to you in this video, hop over to Instagram. We're gonna put it into maybe an IGTV over there.
Yeah, probably.
That way you guys can see all the cool stuff that we stocked up on. The other thing that we've been doing is, while I was busy wrapping, not the music, but the wrapping of the gifts, we realized we started panicking because we were like, oh my gosh, we don't have all these things that we need, and we're almost home. So I'm going to share with you when we get back some of my favorite things that you guys are always asking for Well, not everybody, but some of you. Some of you are gonna be like, I don't care about lip gloss.
for this. Sure.
I don't think I care. Thanks, Valentina, for nothing. Back at home, and we want to share with you some of the things that we have ordered off of Amazon ourselves last minute for our friends and family and, you know, our kids and ourselves.
And ourselves.
And I wanted to share with you my first are some of my makeup finds because you guys ask me a lot of times about my makeup, and I do wear a lot of really high-end designer stuff at times if I think the product is worth it. I also have a slew of drugstore products that I use. These are ride and die. Like, I use them constantly. Among them is the Milani lipstick. I love this. It's matte naked. I have it on today, and I love this stuff. This is what I did for my mom and my sister last year. Is I bought them all of my favorite things that I knew that were products that I really loved, and they thought that was such a fun gift.
That's cool.
I also did the NYX. This is the Nude Suede Shoes lip liner. It's also what I'm wearing today. I love this stuff. It's creamy, it doesn't dry out my lips, and it just gives you like a really nice neutral lip, which is perfect when you're putting on a mask. The other thing that I've discovered in the last few weeks is the Milani Nude Shimmer, and it gives you that sort of like glowy effect, and it's amazing. While I absolutely love my Chanel eyeliner, I also love the Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner. I've been buying this one in pewter, and it's so creamy, it just goes on really well, and it's not super heavy. I love it, and I pair it with mascara that is awesome. I'll either do the Lash Paradise Mascara by L'Oreal, which is amazing, or I will do the Dior, which is definitely higher priced and not something that you could get as quickly, which is why I want to suggest the other one, because you can get it really quickly. You can also grab it while you're at the store. Now, if you're grabbing things, one of my secrets that I do is that I take the L'Oreal Voluminous. This is their burgundy mascara. And after I've coated with black, I take this one and I just do it on along the top. And I think it just adds like this little depth to my eyes. And I've discovered this really great color by OPI. So if you just want to treat somebody to these really fun little last minute items, I just like to do this for the ladies in my life. For my daughter, just to give her something fun. It's stuff that you're gonna use, but it just feels like a treat when it's, I don't know, it's just a little bit over the top. It's over the top. And don't forget the top coat to go over the top, because those two combined will make your nails last a lot longer, and they're awesome. So in addition to these items, which we definitely have ordered a million times.
Yeah, so I ordered phone cables. We go through these like, 5 of us, we have phone cables all over the house, and so there's a brand that we love. They're really extra long, really extra durable, and inexpensive. And
yes,
so those
and
are
they're black and white, so they passed my test. What else did you have?
I also ordered my mom, hopefully she's not watching, a Vitruvi Stone Diffuser. She loved ours the other day when she came to visit, so that's now on its way here as well.
Yes, and the essential oil kit. I bought that for her to go with that. I was also eyeing a couple boxes that they have. The wood tic-tac-toe board was really cute for a kid. Oh, I eyed the wooden cutting boards. They had some really cute bases and blankets.
Yeah, I ordered, and we've got these all through our room now, but we're finally doing one downstairs. Combination of the Alexa with these little plugs, so they're all wireless. So right now, all of our kids' rooms, they just walk in and say, Alexa, lights on. Same thing with all of our Christmas trees. So that's a great little package for someone as well.
I'm funny about the way things look, obviously, so it's...
Obviously, look at the way she chose me.
Clearly. Oh my gosh, and I was also eyeing a couple, just saying, a couple pairs of earrings on there that can arrive in time.
Are you serious?
Yes, Swarovski crystal earrings and these little coin ones, super cute, 24 karat gold. But if you're looking for something for the kids, get the Disney meme game.
Oh my gosh, yes, so much fun.
We have had so much fun with that game. We just literally laugh out loud while playing the game. It is hilarious.
Yeah, that's been a great game.
Yeah, the kids love it. Did you really order the coconut squares? And a candle? And a Star Wars book? How many more things did you buy?
I don't know.
Did you order all this camera gear?
No, that was from a while ago.
But I think that the camera gear is important. That is one of our tips for today.
That is one of our tips.
That's one of our favorite tips, which is to make sure that if you really want your Christmas to be over the top or WOTT, make sure that you have all of your camera gear in order before the big day, especially this year where the stores have funky hours and there's stock is low in a lot of the stores. It's really important to make sure that you have your camera gear in order so that you can capture the day. Because I know 2020 kind of wasn't the really best. We are making sure that Christmas is gonna be awesome and it's gonna be memorable.
Yeah. So if you don't have cameras right now, down below in the show notes are two different options for you. You're kind of a low price Canon, and then
yes.
This is our old Sony, but I found a Canon that's pretty much just like it.
You need to make sure that you capture that day and it's gonna be clear, it's gonna have a good sound, and it's gonna be something that you can just easily upload to your computer.
A tripod will make all the difference for your photography, for your filming, because it gives you somewhere you can just leave the camera there, it's safe, it's level. There are two different options for you. We have a more expensive one now, but I also have down below in the show notes the old one that we used to use before we upgraded, and both of them will do wonders and will take everything you're doing on Christmas Day to the next level.
Yeah, we just usually set it on the tripod and then just forget about it, and those are always some of our favorite videos because when you're in the moment, a lot of times you forget stuff, and we will go back and watch our own videos that our parents recorded, and the kids will watch the ones that we've recorded over the years. And so we highly recommend making sure that you do have a tripod, get your camera gear ready, and you always make sure that you don't always, you've gotten better.
Yes. The first few years, it was, oh my gosh, the kids are running down the stairs and none of the batteries are charged. So I've got extra batteries. We always have extra camera batteries on hand, and they are fully charged. All the cards are cleaned off. We are ready to go.
We have got some of the best neighbors ever, and they're so sweet. They're always dropping by with gifts, and usually
they're walking. Everyone has a dog, and so literally all day long, especially on Christmas, you see everybody up and down the streets.
Yeah, so it's really fun. So we like to have a gift that we normally take and drop by and try to say hello as much as we can. I think it's extra special this time of year because we've all been so distant. So even if you just place it on the porch, ring the bell, and take a big step back, I think having a gift for your neighbors is probably one of the sweetest, most, just something very kind about that gesture, especially this year. So I think having a box of chocolates like these by Merci is amazing. It's got a little variety pack. There's something about a variety pack.
These are my favorite. We found these when we were living in Denmark, and you open it up and it's like, ah, smoke comes out,
like
angels
this.
descend. And it's glorious because you have like eight or nine or whatever different options, and this is such a fun little treat for
It's like a
people.
treasure hunt.
It
like,
really is.
ooh, which one am I gonna have first? So,
Or nine.
Yes, and I always wrap them up just like I do my regular gifts. Right before I go to deliver it is I'll take a little piece of greenery and tuck it in. If you really wanna take it WOTT, I also suggest tying on a cute little ornament and just taking that little gift over the top and making it extra special, and I think all the neighbors will really love that. And this is actually one of our DIY ornaments that we did last year, so I will leave a link below. If you want to make some last-minute DIY ornaments, you can save some money and, you know, just take it over the top and, you know, help your neighbors to feel like they've really been thought of. I don't know about you guys, but over the years, we've just had people who tend to drop by. Maybe there's somebody extra who suddenly didn't have anywhere to go for Christmas. And
Or they just get brought along and you're like, hey, the cousins are coming over and they're bringing a girlfriend.
Yes, and we want to make sure that everybody has a gift. It's really important so that nobody ever feels left out. So we usually buy a few extra gifts that anybody would really enjoy. It's something that we could hand to them. We definitely have a few boxes of chocolate on hand that we want to make sure that we have something, but
We also keep a few extra candles ready, just wrapped up, ready to go. Just in case a friend or an extra family member comes over, we're always ready.
Yeah, I usually do like little sleep mask and slipper sets, and I just have a few extra gifts just in case. One of the best tips that we have that we always do is that we rearrange the furniture for Christmas. I know, we did warn you.
Anyone shocked by that?
We did warn you that this was gonna be WOTT. However, I like to really think about how we're going to be sitting in this room for the big day and the flow of traffic and where all the presents
go and how we're going to be stretched out because everyone gets piles, and so just making sure the space works for photographs well, but also it just flows well so that when we come down and there's a million gifts, everyone knows exactly what to do and there's not chaos.
Yeah. If you really want to make sure that all the details are attended to on your special day, don't forget to make sure that you have all of your entertaining supplies fully stocked. So some of the things that I make sure that I am stocked up on are cloth napkins, because I love to be able to set the table on Christmas Eve and all of us kind of gathered around and have that really special moment. I even ordered some matte black plates.
When did you order matte black plates?
While we were wrapping gifts.
She has a gift. Not only can she multitask, she can multi-spend.
Yes, I can.
Good job. I can't wait to see them.
I can. I also really like to have festive beverage size, just disposable napkins. It's just nice to have both, especially on the day of Christmas when it's a little bit chaotic. We typically set out a buffet, and that way, you know, everyone feels like they can grab something and, you know, they're not feeling like, oh, it's a cloth napkin, I'm not supposed to use that.
Right, yeah, exactly.
We also like to make sure that we have our cozy supplies fully stocked. So you have candle duty.
Yeah, so we have an entire drawer dedicated to candles. I make sure that we have plenty of pillars for the lanterns, both inside and out. I make sure that we have plenty of tea lights, because we love, especially as on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day evening, love just to add that extra layer of twinkle to it. So we definitely make sure we always have candles ready, and lighters or matches.
And of course, my specialty is the blankets, because there is nothing more cozy than sitting by the fire and unwrapping gifts and having a nice cozy blanket over your lap. I've been ordering quite a few from Amazon lately, and I love them. So I will definitely add in a few of those that you can shop, and that way you'll make sure that you have your cozy factor on. You cannot have a WOTT Christmas without your cozy factor. So
Can't be cold. Not at all. Gotta be cozy.
Cozy, candlelight, blanket. There you go.
Yeah. And can we please talk for a second about how we stock up on essentials? Because inevitably, this is where the multiple trips are made, and there's chaos and fear and crying and weeping.
We could usually pull together a meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can just empty the pantry and the kids will be like, wow.
Yay.
Cheerios and
Cheerios
Cheetos.
on pizza.
You know, but there's some things that you need to make sure that you have, because they're very essential. And yes, you're right. That is the things that we end up running out for. But things like tape, batteries. It doesn't even matter if you think you have a battery operated item. I swear you will always run out of batteries on the day of Christmas. Just stock up.
Yeah, because inevitably we end up playing more Xbox or more Wii or something, and it's always great to have those batteries, even if your gifts don't have them.
So I cannot speak highly enough about this amazing spool of ribbon.
Where'd you get that?
Got this off Amazon. It comes in this massive spool for $14.99. It came literally next day, and it's double-sided.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's double-sided.
Yeah, and you forgot one more essential.
What?
The biggest essential of them all.
What's that?
The champagne.
Oh. There you go.
Can't have a Christmas without champagne.
As long as we have tape and champagne, we will be just fine.
Sounds like fun.
Well, I hope that this has empowered you to feel like you can absolutely have a WOTT Christmas. Way over the top. It's awesome. We want to make sure that Christmas is pure magic and your day is extra special. So I hope you feel equipped and empowered, and we will be sharing on our Instagram the haul that we had from Whole Foods and this drink that he's got
I'm working
coming
on a
our
drink.
way.
Yes.
So make sure you follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to hit subscribe here.
Hope you're able to enjoy time with family and friends and just get ready. It's going to be a great week, guys.
I'm gonna grab my flowers that we bought from Whole Foods, and I'm gonna start freshening up that garland and getting it all ready. I'm gonna be clipping some camellias from the garden and inserting some beautiful flowers from Whole Foods, and I cannot wait because it's going to be, you guessed it, WOTT. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.